welcome to Campaigns and Conquests. This is our chill edition where we're just getting together to play some Lotro, which is Lord of the Rings Online. For anyone who doesn't know, one of the oldest MMORPGs out there, and in my opinion, the best. But I may be biased because I love Lord of the Rings. So, joining me, my name is Magenta, of course. If you're familiar with Campaigns and Conquests, you probably know me. If not, nice to meet you. And I'm joined today by Storm, who is the founder of the Command Post Gaming Campaigns and Conquests group. So feel free to check out our content. If you do a search for Campaigns and Conquests, will come right up. But you can also find some videos that Storm's done under Command Post Gaming too. So I encourage you to check those out. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Storm.
Hello. How do I
So
sound?
you sound good to me, and I
Great.
hope I sound well. We have been having some difficulties with the echo that has shown up in just like the last 2 months or so. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Don't know how to get rid of it, so I apologize if it's bad to listen to. We're going to try and work on it. Anyone who has any advice on this kind of thing, please feel free to give me some comments so I can take a look and maybe find a solution there and give you some better quality. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and share the screen here so you'll be able to see the Lotro. This is my little hobbit. Storm, you're going to launch your Lotro and join, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. So this is Othara. You can see she's in a beautiful place right now. She's in Lothorian. We are by the tree. What is the name of this tree? It has a name. What's this say on the map?
I don't know why that has a. Um.
It's Karen Amroth.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you can see right here. This is on the map. You can see yourself. It gives some details about the destinations if you hover over them. But this is my icon. Whenever you're using the map, and there's a mini map too, you'll see it shows you and the direction you're pointing with the triangle here. So, and these are some of the quests that I have going on right now. So you can see how it puts the different rings on here. You can choose which ones you want to focus on, but they're all going to show up there. Looks like I might have, there, had little notification that my friend Meg Dirch has shown up here. That's Storm's altar over here. Is it showing on the screen properly on your side? Can you see it? Because
I
I'm
can't see. It's
doing.
loading.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Here we go.
Since I'm the one sharing the screen, I can't tell if it's properly showing it, right? I wonder, can I tickle you? Is that an emote that I have here? No, you are
So I
not
never,
able to use the tickle emote yet.
I never
Okay.
got fart, and uh,
Oh, that's a shame.
well, I don't remember which company. This thing has been through so many companies since EA got rid of it, but one of them, because I'm highly mature for my age, I went in and said I tried it, and it said this is not, you can't have, or you're not eligible for this emote yet or something like that.
Right.
And I'm like, what do I got to do? I don't think that's there anymore. That must have been one of the other.
No, mine said it when I tried to tickle. It says you're not able to use the tickle emote yet.
Okay, so I
Okay,
wasn't sure.
so I'm relying on Storm here to lead because I am, I will say, very bad at that. I wander and I enjoy my wanderings, I have to say. It's a lot of fun, but oh, there's a quest we have. We have to grab some chalk from this stone over here. There's several of them that we have to grab pieces of chalk and then deliver it to an elf because These people in this game are not capable of doing things for themselves. I don't know why that is. They just aren't. So we've got 3 out of 5 of the chalks here. Oh, what did you find? Oh, what was that you killed?
A shrew.
A shrew. Oh, here's another piece. And we just need one more. Look at these trees. They're incredible. Oop, there's a bird. That's going to be a bad one.
So, because I'm so in the know,
Oh,
are
it's
we?
protected. Oops.
Oh, you poaching again? It.
I
Are we
know,
live
just
or are we recording? Because I'm
we are
don't.
live. We are
Okay.
definitely live. So we
Hello.
did the recordings for the test to see if we could get rid of the echoes, which
Oh,
bad kitty. I always feel bad because my cat will sometimes watch my screen. Oh, you got that shrew, did you?
mm,
Yeah, my cat will watch my screen and she sees me killing the bush cats, whatever you want to call them. She doesn't like it. Oh, let's see, where are we here? There's some.
I need to catch up on deeds. It took me 2 hits to knock out a shrew, dude.
Well, to be fair, it's an overpowered shrew, so there is that. Golden tailed buck, and it was not protected. Haha. You have deeds for the bucks too?
I did that deed, but I just
Oh,
kind of warming up.
they do give you gorgeous fur and nasty skin. I'm not sure why their skin is nasty, but their fur is
Yeah, they look
gorgeous.
pretty clean. I don't know why anybody
Yeah,
be calling
but
them nasty.
you get a magnificent hide too, which is always fun. I love the way there's those little things floating in the air. It's just like the details on this game. Look at the haze hanging over the grass, you know?
Purple lady,
I
can you see
Sorry.
any of the chat
No, I
window? We got
cannot
to
see
set.
it.
That's the next thing to set up. There's probably people if they watch, they chat. We can't
Oh, well, you
see it.
know. Yeah, I suppose there's got to be a way to do the. I could, I suppose, do a windowed view of Lotro. I'm not sure. Does that take more resources to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, the windowed view? I no,
Yeah.
but I think just like okay, but I don't know if that'll show you the chat. I guess maybe. Oh, I shouldn't be killing that. That's one of those protected ones. What a lot of people do is they use a second screen or a splitter or something like that. There's an overlay that lets you see uh, the chat on Twitch over your screen. It's disorientating and it doesn't work real well. I've tried it a couple of times, and when I finally did get it to work, I'm like, I can barely see what you're saying.
Oh, we are in the peaceful glade, and who have we run into? Let's see.
A couple of chicks just chilling.
Oh, we ran into Neris. We were supposed to talk to Neris. This is one of the quests that we have for the Galadrium. Mm.
Oh, he's a dude. My mistake.
Well,
So
it's hard to
sorry.
tell with the elves, you know, but yeah, this is Megavanen. I am Neris, the keeper of the histories of the Galadrim. I have memorized the lays and poems, the lineages, the heraldry, and the great martial and political deeds of our people. How may I be of service? Ah, I see a tale of recent days then. I have read a tale recorded by Elrond Half-Elven of the solemn discourse he held with the son of Arathorn, 15th chieftain of the Dunedain. The Lord of Imaldris had read the heart of Aragorn and seen the newborn love there for Arwen und I can't say that name. I don't know. He told Aragon of the great doom that awaited him. Either he would rise above all his lineage since the days of Elendil the Tall, father of Isildur, or he would plunge into darkness with all the remnants of his kin. Also, that in the many years of trial that lay before him, he would neither take a wife nor bind a woman's troth to himself until he should be found worthy of doing so. Elrond further warned Aragon that the even star of her people was too far above him, and he too young for her. He explained how the long life and youth of the Eldar were hers while her father stayed here, and that she would be able to follow him into the west when he should go. Were she to choose to bind herself to a mortal, her doom would be bleak, her life shortened. She would never marry a mortal unless he was king of both Arnor and Gondor. The next day, Aragon, son of Arathorn, took his leave of his mother, Gilran, and left the last homely house to go forth into the wilds. He was soon, however, seen once more here in Lothlorien. It is an abiding sorrow and grief to many of us that young Arwen will not come to with us when we go. Now I tire. Hold this tale close to your heart. Consider it. Learn from it. Farewell, patient hobbit. Okay. Am I patient? Oh, look at you. Talk about not being patient. You're like standing there making strange movements. What was that?
That was my impatient emote.
Impatient. Oh, how do you enact that one?
Forward slash and write the word impatient.
Okay. Sorry, I just thought some other people might want to hear the story.
That's all right. I just being me,
You are being mean.
being me, not mean, just
Oh,
me.
oh, sorry. My mistake. Okay. Where are, oh, you are stealing my, am I doing metal then or wood?
I well, yeah.
I can do wood. I'm okay with that. I've been doing metal for the last 3 outings we did,
These
so
sage,
maybe.
are you an explorer? Can you do this too?
I can do, yeah.
See, there you go.
Sage's lockbox. Okay. That's always nice. I like those. Ooh, nice. Flashy, flashy. This must be a quest thing. Birchwood. Okay. We got to gather 5 of these, so gonna keep our eyes out for the flashies. Dude,
What?
they're everywhere. Here's another flashy. Uh-oh, that sapling is droopy. You don't ever want to have a droopy sapling, I'm telling you. Oh, look. Almost couldn't see this guy hiding in here. He doesn't look very happy. He looks kind of like Storm while listening to me read the story. Okay, where are we? Ooh, here's another one over here.
Ooh, I wrote a somewhat popular little discussion piece today that I think
Oh,
I should read to you.
okay. Can I do an impatient emote while you do it? While you
Right?
read it to me? Okay.
Let me pull this out. So, I had people um, talking about narrative in wargaming and RPG. And
Narrative. Okay.
yeah, they were conflating narrative with railroading. And I wrote this.
Okay.
Throat cleared.
Okay.
Thread. There's some misunderstanding that narrative equals, quote, railroading, which I believe I spelled wrong because stupid. And did I spell that wrong? It's so embarrassing. What a stimpy You
Well,
idiot.
you just
No, I got
don't
it right.
type.
I just second guessed myself. It's right. Okay.
Okay.
Um, okay. So campaign settings in both RPGs and war games aren't just window dressing. They set the stage and provide context for everything you do. When you when people hear quote narrative in gaming, some assume it means the story dictates your every move. That's incorrect. A good narrative doesn't remove choice, it frames it. You still decide what to do. The story just gives your actions weight and meaning. I should slow down so I can read my own stuff right. Without narrative, you might be fighting just because. With narrative, you know why the battle matters, who it affects, and what's at stake. It's the difference between, quote, fight the goblins in room 3 and, quote, drive out the raiders before they burn the last food stores your village needs to survive the winter. In war games, the same principle applies. Hold the hill is fine, but hold the hill to delay the enemy long enough for your armor division to break through elsewhere creates urgency and tension. Narrative is about giving context to the situation, the personal stakes, the wider consequences. It's what makes each scenario part of something larger. It's not a cage that locks you in. It's a map that shows you where you are, what's happening around you, and why your choices matter. Play without context if you want, but play with a strong narrative, and suddenly every move you make carries history, risk, and purpose.
Okay. I agree with everything you said there, actually. I think that sometimes we use words in ways that are, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to make sure I'm not making the thought more confusing. um, but no, it gatekeeps. There are ways where we can use words in. Oops, sorry, I almost got us traveled somewhere, but I caught myself. I have this. This is one thing I don't know. I probably played Lotro for a long time before I realized this was a thing because it's so small and subtle. But there's this little icon here that looks like a sword, and then on the top of it that's actually an arrow. So you can click that. This is where I put all my traveling stuff and all this stuff that I basically don't need while gaming but might be fun in town, like the mysterious celebration pig. I don't know if you can see the piggy. It's kind of small. Piggy is lost there, but it randomly fires off fireworks, which incredibly do not alert the enemy to your present, even when you're fighting. You can have your mystery pig, which I sometimes get the mystery pig out just so that Storm can find me when I get lost. But, right?
Right, right, yeah.
Very true. But anyway, but if I forget to click back, then I end up with a problem. But yeah, I mean, narrative mainly just means to narrate what's going on. It doesn't command you to take a specific action. It doesn't drive, I mean, it doesn't necessarily limit a story or anything like that. So,
Yeah, there's, yeah. It's why I've, in both wargaming and I mean, the modules are fun that you got from like things like D&D and Star Wars to some degree, but the best thing um, with those or anything else is to take a bunch of them, string them together, and make them part of a campaign. And there's always a lot of talk about wargaming, where if you just play one set battle, um, there's you have one thing you want with wars and fighting as a commander is what they call force preservation,
uh,
um, which is save your people's lives. And so, you know, so, um, but if if you let's put it to you this way, your battle is your set piece battle is, well, we have to take that hill and the other side has to defend it. If that's the only game going on, if that's all there is to it, you'll you'll burn every life to get at that hill, because that's what you need to do is take that hill at all. You're going to do it at all costs. There's no consequence if you for you uh, as far as casualties incurred. But
Right.
if you have to take that hill and then tomorrow have to go take another one or do something else or whatever, if you've annihilated your own command um, by taking unnecessary risks in order to achieve that one goal, then you may be in a, what if they counterattack or something like that? So um, having a campaign system where it was, we're not fighting one battle, we're fighting this whole, you know, larger situation. Those individual scenarios and games you play, you have to take more into consideration, and they become more realistic without the need for added quote complexity, and it just is much more interesting if what you're doing has some consequence in some greater realm. Well, if we hadn't, if Company B hadn't taken that bridge, then you know the armored battalion would have never been able to cross the river and create that. Just like the thread said, and create that exploit or something like that. So it just makes everything a lot more interesting and in depth without having to burden people with a lot of extra rules per se. But it did make things like, for the wargaming people, and there's probably more I don't know if there's RPG people watching this because of Lotro, but it did bring in things like logistics without having it to be ultra complex and things like that. So it's really fun, and it doesn't have to be about historical wargaming. I used to do this sort of thing. We're still doing it now. A lot of what I'm trying to do with Star Wars, me and Magenta, I keep trying to get her to play, but people kind of fade in and out for various reasons, mostly because of scheduling, not because they don't like the game. But there's a Star Wars game where I want to have that too, where it's a giant campaign type of war game on top of the RPG, because that generates scenarios and interesting situations without having to script them, because a module in any of these games is a script. Sure, the choices that you make within that module as you play it as a player, you're free to make your own choices to some degree, depending on how your DM does it. But you're still fixed within the boundaries of that tale that comes with a module, unless you've threaded it into a larger um, campaign. So, but people looked at narrative and they were saying, well, that's just a bunch of fictional backstory I don't want to have to read. And a lot of it became people that weren't interested in putting, I don't know, what they wanted was, and this confuses me personally, they just wanted, let's set up a dungeon and kill everything in it and see how much gold we get from the killing. Well, there's really no story to that. Also, that's kind of video gamey, and I'm not talking about, you know, whether it's detailed rules or not, but there is a game called Gauntlet, and if you just want to just hack and slash at everything that moves with no context or detail as to when or why, then you'd probably, it's not, Magenta hears me say this and say I'm trying to be nasty or something. I'm not. I'm simply saying you probably would be better served playing something like Gauntlet, which was an excellent and fun arcade game. There was no context to it. You were just in dungeons hacking everything that moved, and the whole idea was to rack up a high score that represented how many gold pieces that you retrieved from the monsters you killed. Why spend 4 hours rolling dice and writing down paper and doing mathematics? If you're impatient and don't like those kinds of details, then you really would probably have a lot more fun, I would think, doing something like that. I mean, you can play whatever you want. I'm just to me, it's not telling you, "Hey, you suck. Go play a video game. You're not a play whatever you want." To me, just saying that is, "Hey, you might have more fun on aisle 3, or you might find the product you're looking for on aisle 3. Right now, you're on aisle 5. Just trying to help you out. Take it or leave it." But um, I just I played games. I had Magenta play a game where, hey, let's not talk about, let's do what these people are talking about and just drop her inside of a world that's randomly generated. And it was interesting, but it was somewhat confusing at first because what am I doing here? Who am I? And what's this all about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, the flip side is people say, well, what that is we generate our own story. Well, that's fine, but you're still doing it within some anonymous realm, and there's you would think that it's still confusing. Why am I here? Who am I? I just manifest inside an empty countryside, and the whole story is me just deciding to walk in this direction, and whatever happens. It just seems like a hollow story. You know what I mean? You watch a movie or read a tale, there's at least some introduction as to where you are and who you're going to learn
Why?
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and I've always been the person, like my mom used to tell me, I was the kid, the stereotypical kid who just, but it was more so for me. I would just ask why, and then why again.
yeah.
Everything needed an answer for why.
hmm
The sky is blue. Okay, why? Why blue? Why not some other color? And even if you told me it was way that the light works and is, re- even if you were to give me a valid explanation that I
There's a
understood,
clicky tree right here. I
what
don't know
kind
if you
of,
have if you
oh, I
have
got
all of
all
them.
those trees. I'm trying to, it says there's a bunch of wood around here to gather, and I can't find any of it.
That birch wood was on the floor or on the ground, and you picked those up.
No, I'm talking about the ilex wood. Like, aha, I think I see it now.
Oh, I
But I
see.
had to turn the floating names on to find it because it's
Okay,
all buried in the forest.
okay. So if you've got all the wood, then we can move to the next thing, and you can follow me, and we'll go do that. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. Whatever you were saying with the, you might have lost your
I
train of thought. I,
did. You derailed me
sorry.
entirely.
I
It's
just wanted to.
okay.
I just thought we should keep the questing going. So if there's anybody watching there, because right now they're probably thinking, well, you're just wandering around killing shit too. So what are you saying? Um,
Yeah.
but that's why Magenta reads the storyline. So because she can connect this all into the thread of the greater Lotro story and all that sort of stuff.
It
But,
gives me an answer to why. Why am I doing this
right.
quest?
hmm
And some of it too is just love for the story itself.
Right.
Maybe I am a big nerd, but I love it when they drop hints about, what's going on in the greater story.
Right.
Um, you run into Frodo or you run into, some other kind of creatures, and it's just, oh, I remember that from the movie. That's kind of cool.
Right. Right. Um, right. And that's the kind of thing that goes with that. But I think people equate it with, I don't want to hear like here's what you get. People are kind of nasty about it, frankly. But there's people that go, I don't want to. I'm not interested in your amateur novel writing.
Right,
Oh, it's a novel because I wrote a little backstory into where we're at.
right.
It sounds like you're kind of lazy, and maybe you should spend a little time watching. Reading is fundamental because it
Says
really.
the guy who was stomping his foot impatiently while I was reading the storyline from this story.
Well, yeah, that's. But this is a video game, and it's.
Right?
But here's
I
the thing,
get it.
we've done this before,
It's
so
been a long time since I've done
right,
this.
that's
So,
fair. But
yeah.
for me, I'm always looking to try to get to the point that we haven't reached yet. But that's all right. Um,
He plays a goal-driven game. I play a experience-driven game. I am enjoying just being in the environment of it, discovering things I maybe didn't see the first time around. That's my style of play has always been a bit like that, though. Oh, we're now entering Gillardor. That's mine.
So
Thank you.
I here's the thing.
Goodness
I'm
me.
not. I enjoy that too, but we've been playing this game since 2005.
Yeah.
And for various reasons that don't need to be detailed to bore people in free, but we get to certain areas, and then things happen where we have to stop playing. Sometimes for fairly when you say we've been playing since 2005, it's not incorrect, but it's not.
You haven't been
There's
playing
been there's
every
been
day for hours and hours on end for
well,
that
and
amount of time.
there's been
So,
long
yeah.
breaks for we took a break for a couple of years at one point because we didn't have the money on to that kind of thing. So um, so I'm goal orientated in that I want to go through the things that I've already seen so that I can quickly get to the parts that I haven't because I do enjoy that discovering experience um, as well, but only in that I've seen most of this two or three times, and further back, it's even more, 4, 5, 6 times. I
Did you
can do
kill a
I can
protected
do
boar
Bree and
again? Did you?
probably
Yeah.
yes, probably I can
Why?
do um, Bree in my sleep. You know,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I can.
You do have to have your eyes open.
I don't know about that because I've done it so many times. But plus, every time you play this, you don't play with just one character, or at least we don't. We have a lot of them, so you end up doing the same thing over and over repetitively, and that's why I'm impatient to get to
Ooh,
the stuff I've
more
never seen.
chalk. Ooh,
Yeah.
stone. White stone.
But I thought that was interesting. I was going to talk a little bit more about things like that in Substack for people who enjoy reading. And again, I don't want to sound nasty. I'm not calling anybody illiterate, but there are people who tend to get a little bit,
Oh, it's a brooding piglet that's protected, and I started a fight with it.
you
Sorry.
know,
Read the words ahead of time.
I just don't think TLDR is much of a flex. That's all I'm saying.
Except when I was reading, you were like stomping your foot. So it's that.
Again, the reason why is because I've heard all that before. But I'm just trying to
Okay.
get to the point that you know, gaming, having a scenario and stuff like that really is makes it fun. And you were agreeing with that.
I do agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Let's take a look at this river just for fun. Wow, this is so cool. Check it out. You can see. Oh, you can't see my screen. You're looking at hers. I knew that.
Wait, let me come over here and take a look at. Oh my goodness. Yes. Wow. It's like being in a wilderness landscape portrait or something, you know? It's just the art is really good. And I can see why people are attracted to visually stunning games too. Although, I
Mm.
have to admit for myself, when it comes to playing, adventure games and RPGs, role playing games, I'm less visual than most.
See, the thing here's like I was just saying this about somebody mentioned graphics in when I'm on Twitter, I'm talking about several things: wargaming, RPGs, retro video games, or just general nostalgia, usually centered around old toys and stuff like that, GI
Right.
Joe and shit like that. But
Did
somebody
you
mentioned,
find this stone over here where I was?
I think, well, no, maybe not.
I took it. It's gone now because I took it, but
Oh,
it'll
I've got all
respawn
five over
here.
here.
You got all five? Okay, then
Yeah.
you don't need my help.
Anyway, somebody mentions, oh, what they did is it was one of these cartoons they call memes or whatever. I'm not really, it's a cartoon to me, but just like reading. But anyway, what it was is, and I get their point. It was a young kid who had bought, Jesus, Mr. English here, what the hell's wrong with you? Had bought a Atari-like game, 8-bit game,
Oh,
Atari
wow.
Intellivision.
Yeah. 8
Okay,
bit. Wow, that's
yeah,
going back.
right. So if people aren't familiar, we're talking late 70s, early 80s. All the way, I mean, 8-bit went all the way into the 90s to some degree, but that's the era. Anyway, and it's true. You would get this box, and especially Atari, in my opinion, had the best um, cover art, and
Right.
it really looked cool. And of course, Atari graphics, even for the day, were some of the more primitive graphics.
Right.
They were blocky and all that sort of. But so the joke was kind of, or the comment was this: "Ooh, this looks really cool," and it had this, like a ninja and a a cop with cool cars and a dragon, and oh, this all looks really cool. And then you open it up, and it's just a bunch of blocks shooting each other with blocky bullets and stuff, which isn't is can be accurate for Atari. But the thing that I was saying was, yes, this was true, but it didn't destroy imagination. It didn't. You get into a game that's, and I love immersive graphics to some degree too. Like this is, but when we played an Atari game that was fun, but it because the graphics were such, the immersion needed assistance. So what we did is we really got into it. We didn't just turn the game on and play it.
Ooh.
We took the game console
Come over where I am and you can
and
discover a sad
and
place.
and and we built a whole cockpit. We took old um, keypads. We took old calculators and screens and things that looked like they would be on a spaceship because they had lights or something. We found all this old junk and made a cockpit like a starship bridge. Nobody's listening to me, not
Oh,
even
cool.
Magento. No.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Stop with that.
Okay, all right. It seems like you're listening. But anyway, the point is that that was imaginative. It was a fun, lengthy creation. We used
Whoa.
we used a
Stop.
cardboard.
Stop for a second. It was
Never mind.
lengthy creation. No, I'm into it, but where are you going?
What? I don't know. I'm just wandering like you. Doesn't matter. And
Okay.
uh, anyway, well, so enough of that.
So you no, it was a good story. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just didn't want us to get too far from each
You
other.
busted
So
up the flow.
I did, I guess. I'm sorry.
That's right. Point is that it's basically the longer story short is that it piqued imagination. It inspired. Pitfall was another one where, hey, this is fun. Um, but Pitfall was a great game, except it had one little flaw that
What?
um, the alligators. On the Atari version, there was like one pixel that you could stand on to be safe from the alligators, and just simply tapping the joystick just erroneously just a little bit could kill you, and it got a little frustrating.
Oh,
So,
right.
we were like, this is a fun game, and the premise is fun. And Pitfall came out right around the time, if I recall correctly, of Indiana Jones. So
Right.
we just were out there being Pitfall Harry. We went and made a whip out of willow branches, and we took one of my grandpa's old fedora looking hats, you know, and we went outside and went after gold. We found like old um, like baubles that my grandmother would, the kind of trinkets that they put on their, like older ladies were putting on their shells for decoration.
Oh, yeah,
And
like
we
hat pins and
yeah,
stuff and
this was
yeah.
used it for like and it wasn't, like used it for like an ancient idol and stuff like that. And those were the things that we were questing for. And we went outside and used our imagination, and we had um, a small entrenching tool that I got from my dad to dig things, and we just became we played that outside, and that was
Hmm.
the movie and the game both. I can't remember if Pitfall was the same year, but those kinds of things um, made for imagination, whereas yeah, Pitfall actually came after Indiana Jones, probably was somewhat um, influenced by it. But either way, um, it created plain imagination. And video games are fun, and I don't want to sound like a too much like a wet blanket, but you know,
You want to be a damped blanket then?
maybe
Yeah,
but
partially
the
wet.
overly saturated high end graphics in lieu of game, Atari may have been primitive, and you try to get people to go, oh, I don't mind those older games until you take them back to Atari, like, oh, that's just too cave painting or whatever. But you know what? They were challenging and they were fun. The
I
game,
didn't
there was
find them
some
quite
game.
as much fun because those were rhythm-based games.
Yeah.
I not to discount what you're saying about the imagination and all of the other things, but it was a timing, a rhythm-based thing.
Well, they
And
weren't
for
all
me
like
that
that,
was
but
hard.
I understand.
Yeah, no,
But
that
they were.
time period that they were all of the games were designed, they were none of them were winnable. You know what I mean by that?
Well,
You couldn't, there was no point where you were going to get Pac-Man out of the maze. You know what I mean? He was always going to be in the
right.
maze, and the maze just got harder and harder the longer you played.
They were
So
fun though.
you were going to die. And I think like I watched it actually. There's been a while since. Hey, why'd you slap me?
You slapped me first.
I did. I did because you were like, "What? Now you're impatient with me?
You're just standing
What?
still. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, I can't.
Come on. Come
The
on.
nerve. The nerve." Anyway, no, the point I'm making is that there was, and I mean, lots of games are no win games. Like the Sims are no win game. You play, and then, what's the point? Do you get your house ever built
Pac-Man
perfectly?
did have an end, by
Not
the
even
way.
that. Oh, it did. Well,
Yeah.
okay. It was one that was so far beyond my reach that it's
Right.
enough to be like not counting. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, some people take that to be, well, they were just primitive games, and that was the reason. No, that was the business model. You were put. You were. You were. It was pay per play.
That's
So
exactly right.
you know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
wasn't accidental that there was
Yeah.
no win. That
It
the
wasn't
point
some
was
limitation of the technology. It was the thought process of the design. Yeah. Sorry, but
right. If you were good, you'd last for an hour or two, but how far you could make it on one corner was, or one quarter
quarter. Right.
was a big part of the whole, you know.
Hmm.
But to get good enough at it, you really had to develop that muscle memory and that rhythm,
Right.
and you had to do it perfectly every single time,
Right.
which
Right.
that's hard to do. And
Right.
I saw it when I got one of those retro, game things you plug into your TV. I wasn't going to go and buy the whole shebang for my grandkids because, who knew if kids with their attention span, who knew? It could have been a momentary 5-minute interest in, okay, can we go do this now? You know.
Hmm.
But anyway, okay, reading time. Do not be impatient, okay? This is part of the story. All right, so we're turning this quest in, and gladly will I share what I know of the tale of Aragorn and my dear little Arwen. Aragorn, called Elissir after the green elf stone given him by the Lady Galadriel herself, was just shy of his 50th year, still a brash youngling. He was weary, having been long fighting and traveling throughout many kingdoms, and had stopped in Lorien on his way back to Rivendell from the borders of the Black Land of Mordor. The Lady of the Golden Wood insisted that he cast off his ragged traveling apparel and dressed him in silver, white, and elven gray, such that he appeared almost more than a man, nearer to an elf lord from the Isle of the West, tall and stern. Oh, I'm falling in love with him all over again. Okay. At that moment, Arwen, the lady of Imladris, saw him again for the first time in nearly 30 years. At that moment, indeed, was her choice made to follow, await, love, protect, and honor Elisar and share with him the doom of men. They had but a brief season to wander together through the woods and glades of Lothlorien. The hill of Cairn Amroth was their most particularly beloved place. That is where they wandered barefoot through the blossoms of Nifredel and Eleanor, and it was there that they finally plighted their troth and sealed their fate. Wow. Okay. Oh God. Oh, that's just
Okay, I'm up.
I love it when you make my little hobbit giggle. Okay. All right,
That
now,
makes everybody, it's supposed to be everybody cheering.
yay. I know, but
I have
sounds like she giggles.
it's true. I have a deed for that, but it has to be
Oh,
different people. It can't just be you all the time, but it's still fun to do it.
yeah.
That's what it used to. There used to be a lot more of that, and that's it. Used to kind of get annoying. You'd be in the crafting hall,
Oh, yeah.
and people would do all this crap, and you're trying to get things done, and all of a sudden your Avi's being hijacked.
Okay, you have returned. Please let me see what you have gathered. Wonderful, Orthara, wonderful. These supplies are of excellent quality. Perhaps you too have a little bit of the artist about you. It would be most welcome were you to return and help me gather these ingredients while you are here. Perhaps I can stockpile enough to remove the need for another such trip for a good long time. And I'm going to get some silver branches, which you can. Now, these are a barter item, so you can use them to buy things from certain elves. You can trade them in. Might as well gather these things up. Now, I didn't have enough of whatever she was looking for. Oh, I haven't learned about the saplings. I guess I didn't cook enough of them, so. Okay. What? Are you disappointed with me again? That looked
I
like
was
one of your disappointed emotes.
I was smoking a pipe.
Oh, you were. Okay. Why are you running in circles?
I was looking for the ladder. I think they're up here.
Yeah, the ladder is up here. Oh, another one up here. Got this guy. Welcome back. Ah, these will do, Orthara. These will do very nicely. My heartiest thanks. In fact, turn your face a little towards the light. There, hold still. Perhaps I have found my inspiration after all. Ooh, hello again, Orthara. Are you here to gather more raw material for me? Thanks in part to you, these formless hunks of stone and wood will take on lovingly carved forms to grace the homes of the Gladrim for ages to come. Do you remember where to find everything? Curve around to the east of the low cliff of white, chalk-bearing rock. From there you can go due northeast and up the slope to find birchwood, and all around the grove to find the stone outcroppings. Head due east into Gillardor and then head south when you reach the first clearing. Okay, I'm going to do it again because you do get reputation for those, so it's nice. Okay. Oh, I am as stuffy as you are. You have not learned the tale. It is sad but beautiful, is it not? I hear that Arwen now resides again with her father in Imladris, awaiting the day when Aragorn claims his rightful inheritance. Oh. Now that you know the sweet history of Elisar and his lady love, perhaps you will understand the solemnity of their joining and their parting. The happiest time they had together was the season they spent in Lorien, especially here upon Karen Amroth. It is the habit of many of us who have known either of them to spend time upon the hill in the sunshine, reflecting upon the sacrifices they have made for each other. It is a good way to put one's problems into perspective, among other things. Would you like to do so as well? It must be during the day, as Aragorn said when they spoke their promises, neither shadow, neither the shadow, which he always repudiates, nor the twilight is for him, being mortal. Go to the southern side of the hill and meditate upon these matters for a time. Okay, guess I'm going to go meditate in honor of love deferred. Aw, so sad. And what did Gimli want? Oh, I have to speak to Bosie. That's right. Can't really do that quest here. Okay. Where have you gone?
I'm doing the
Oh,
meditation
there you
thing.
are. Oh, are you? Okay. This is where we have to sit?
I don't know. It's not very specific.
Is it twilight?
Is that what it
Something
said?
happened.
Twilight?
No, you have to do it at daytime. I'm wondering if it's early enough in the day. It's on the southern side of Karen
Oh.
Amla. There should be probably a way to tell where the spot is. This looks like a southernmost spot. Wait, there was a... What happened?
Oh, here it is. I'm standing on it. Come where I'm standing.
I'm trying to get you... Ah, here we go. I'm at the spot, it says. Okay.
I have hit the spot. Yeah. Speaking of hit the spot, I have to go get a drink. I am parched.
Are you, though? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hail, what brings you to Lorien? Welcome to Lorien. May I have a word?
Oh, now I have to go and return it to her. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get myself a
you do
little
that.
bevy.
Makes sense. You have the peaceful look of one who has meditated, Orthara, solemn and peaceful. Mm. Turmoil threatens our golden wood for the first time in many a years, Orthara. The ravages of orc-kind to the northwest, the unusually aggressive river creatures to the southeast. I worry that fear may be taking more of a toll upon us than we might admit. I have an idea, and if you will help me see it to completion, it may aid in staving off the insidious dread that is the enemy's weapon. Now, the golden flower we call Eleanor and its pale counterpart, Nifredel, are nearly as much in the heart of every elf as is Karen Amroth itself, the hill upon which they grow. Their smell revives us, their gentle colors rest our eyes. Please pick some and bring them to my friends elsewhere in Lothlorien. Maloril is the feast mistress at Imlad Lalaith. Follow the road east and south until you reach the height by the river. Ambendel is at Echan Andestel. You may have already met him. Retrace your steps back to northern Nimrodel, southwest of here. Talon Fenridel is west of Karen Amroth. There you will find Banaheth, the quartermaster. Wow,
That's a lot.
that's a lot. She wants us to pick flowers and then deliver them like the FTD man. Well, found some Eleanor right here, though.
So other things we've been working on. Never forget, Star Wars is always a thing.
Right.
Can play that. Star Trek,
I
D
am
and D.
hoping that we bring some Star Trek fans out of the woodwork because I have to say, I have been dying to play Star Trek. Just as much as you enjoy your Star Wars, I enjoy my Star Trek. Not that I don't enjoy Star Wars too, but my first love is Star Trek.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And not just because of the people who acted in it back in the 70s. It wasn't, it was the Star Trek brought so many of their shows touched on themes, and they didn't always hit it right, but they touched on themes that I think were like,
Oh boy.
important things. Oh, there you go again. Okay, whatever. Are you afraid you're going to wake up? Anyway, but the
Ooh.
oof, I know that was a good one, right? Anyway, the point is, I mean, just kind of reminds me of like Star Trek and the Twilight Zone had a lot in common. You know what I mean?
Hey, quit taking my dang flowers, you little rotten.
Uh, excuse me. So I am a hobbit. I am better at picking flowers, okay, than you will ever be in your whole life.
Hmm. Speedy little Gonzales stole my. Quit taking them. I'll never get any. Quit.
They respawn pretty quickly. My
Do
last
they
one.
though?
They do. Look, now I have all of my flowers and you
I
can
don't.
kiss my little hobbit booty. Then, you have to get on your knees first, of course, cuz I'm short, but well, I'm going to go and find the people these get delivered to, okay?
Wait for me. I'm almost there.
Oh no, I'm not waiting.
Oh.
Hmm. Anyway,
Who
no,
did that?
hmm?
I just heard. Oh. Nothing.
What?
I just hit a button.
Oh,
Nothing. I was like, where'd that noise come from? They're not responding quickly. Just so you
who?
know. Those
Oh,
things.
that's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Wait, I think I am going in the wrong direction. What quest am I on? Stark colors. Oh, that's why.
So she wants to.
Ah,
Oh, there you go.
chalk and red berries.
I was trying to get her to play some D&D, but she insists she wants to do it. But it sounded like she
May the
didn't.
stars of Helmut shine upon you.
I don't want to sing to anybody.
What? Why are you talking about singing?
Yeah, I was trying to get her to play D&D. Not into it.
Not true. I
I don't
played
think.
D&D with you for hours. And then at the
Uh,
end you were like, "Okay, well,
I explain like I just tried to, but yeah, but you like when I tried to describe the things to you, you totally weren't listening.
I was listening."
That you, but I explained to you like where the hole in
This
the wall
is
was, and you like weren't even there. You're like totally.
I
I had to
didn't
read it to you
know.
twice.
That was a particular there were two holes in the wall that you're talking about.
Uh huh.
And I was saying that I wanted to go in the hole that was less obvious because I figured the first one was a trap. And you got confused and tried to take me to the other first one too. So that was it wasn't that I was not whatever. Wasn't wrong.
Kind of was faded.
Wasn't
All right then.
wrong.
Anyway, have you gotten your berries? I'm out here getting berries.
I can't find the berries.
I'm at the berries.
I see. Oh, there. I haven't gone quite far enough. I thought I was far enough, but I guess
These berries are boo.
I
Not
found a
blue.
berry bush.
They're boo.
I found a red berry bush.
Did you hear me?
They're blueberries.
Yes, right.
I remember blueberries
Yeah.
back when I could still have sugar. That's blueberries is probably part of the reason why I can't
I
have.
was just going to say, in the world of shit that's not good for you,
Hmm.
blueberries is right up there on top. I bet you that stuff was just pure
Uh-oh. Did you hear
chemical.
the rumble? There's some kind of was did something fall down in our world here?
And the walls. That's probably me and I got this one move that makes like an earthquake noise when I do it.
Oh, are you fighting something right now?
I bonked a shrew.
Oh, did you ask its permission first? Okay, got all my berries. Now, some of these repeatable quests, to be fair, you can skip. We are not skipping them because I'm a bit obsessive, and as long as they are going to let me pick berries and gather stones and
She
stuff, I
wants
will
the
do it.
frou-frou junk that comes with those
Hey,
awards. It's always some paint color scheme or something very,
it is not always that,
very
but
home
it is
ecish.
it is often some kind of reward that you can put in your kin house, which we lost all of our stuff in our kin house. I'm so upset.
There's a whole Martha Stewart angle to this game, by the way. You can be in a band and never
Hmm.
play, just be in a band. There's you don't see that as much as you used to, but it can be kind of fun. There's um, a way
I
to load music. Hmm.
Yep,
Oh,
I've attended some of the contests and they were quite good.
yeah, she does a lot of that. She gets cool. The only thing that's really utilitarian that she's won that I haven't done because I won't spend the time doing those contests is faster horses.
Oh yeah, I've got several of them, and this fine boar. I'm not sure which one I did to win this boar, but the boar is really super cool. I get to ride around on Timba. That is Timba, right? Did I get them confused?
I think you're correct. I've only seen that
Or Pumbaa?
movie
Which
once.
one is Pumbaa, Timba? One of them. I don't know. It's the one that's the boar.
Yeah. But yeah, you can do that and like play music like Zeppelin and stuff. There's a whole mirror. You can have a drum and there's a lyre and there's all sorts of
There's lots of liars.
um, medieval ish instruments. So it's pretty fun. I remember one. Do you remember the guy? Uh, he used to be a little bit more social because you had to, in a lot of cases, meet up with other people. Like a mission would require 4 to 8 people. So if you're just a pair playing, if if you wanted to advance, you had to ask people, hey, we're looking for more players or whatever, and then hook up with strangers, and we'd all go through the some of the larger missions. You remember?
Right.
And they've done a lot to mitigate that, where instead of having to, it was fun because sometimes playing with other people were fun. It wasn't fun because sometimes people with other people playing with other people isn't fun because they're not very nice. There's a lot of people that would play that were much more serious about the details and the tactics and things than we were, and we'd get involved with these people, and they would be very upset that we weren't playing up to their standards, and they would be very nasty about it. And that's not very nice. To some degree, I can understand if you're playing on a certain level and you're all about that, and you get these two, screw offs. It's kind of frustrating because you're trying to achieve something and you can't achieve it without other people, and having to depend on strangers is not always very fun. So I could understand some frustration, but there was several people who are just not always nice. On the flip side, I've played and had a lot of fun, and one of the funnest ones with the music was, I don't know if you remember this one, but we went. Somebody called and said we were looking for people, and we answered the call, and we had to ride out to a Fornost fortress. And Fornos had a whole lots of things in it, but a big majority of the things you were fighting in Forest were ghosts.
Right.
And so him and his guys were there, and they were playing the Ghostbusters song on their on their instruments while
That
we were
is pretty
riding up.
cool.
It was really great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So and then you go to Breetown, and there'd be whole, these massive, like 50-piece bands, and they would all. The last one we saw wasn't too long ago, and they all had the same uniform. They were all
Oh yeah.
hobbits, and they were, it was pretty cool.
Excuse me.
Now they're not really playing the instruments like they're hitting the keys to make the noises. What they are is they load in a file, and it plays it out.
Like a player piano.
Yeah, right, right, right. So,
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I swallowed wrong and now I have a coughing fit.
but your people look like they're playing. Your avatar looks like they're playing, and there's little visual notes that come out. It's really fun. What are you doing, and how can I? Should we be more
Oh
together here?
no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what?
I did a swift travel because I was trying to do that quest thing, and now I am in the wrong place. I thought it would be easy enough to just go to um, Echad Andestel and turn in the flower quest, a part of it anyway, and now I am in the bad way.
Where are you?
Um, not sure.
Well, you
Jesus
hit the swift
Christ.
travel button. It must have told you what you were hitting.
Echad
You wasn't.
Andestel. I went to Echad. Oh, I got
Oh,
a
well.
mithril flake though. I'm happy about that.
So what are you going to do now? I mean, do you want to keep playing? Do you feel? What are we at here with this? What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, I am having a good time playing, so yeah, I could continue playing. I
Well,
just, I do the stuff. I'm now at Nim. I'm at the bridge, Nim Redeliant Bridge.
has anybody seen the bridge? Asks
Oh,
Robert. Where should we? I mean, should we play together or what?
well, I was playing together with you, but you got mad at me for taking all the flowers, so felt a little bit like maybe.
You're overly sensitive.
Oh, or are you undersensitive?
Oh,
See, that's sort of an equation that could go either way. It's just a matter of your focus.
Okay. So you don't want me to come? I mean, what do you want to do?
Oh, I am trying to find my way. I mean, unless you have a simple rally horn or something, that would be nice. Oh my God. So totally. I'm in Nimrodel. I'm in the water. Get in the water. Sorry. Anyone who recognizes that get in the water line is my kind of nerd. Storm likes them too, though. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about the Epic the Musical, which is a retelling of the Odyssey, and it's by a guy who did it all online, solicited. And if you know it, you don't need to hear the story. But for I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't. Maybe not as many as you might think, though. Um, but basically, he put all the auditions were all done on TikTok. People submitted their singing talent, and he reviewed and he picked the artists who participated in it from that, and um, produced it and released it. It was really very cool to watch, and the music's awesome.
Hmm.
I'm waiting for Storm to chime in and go, yeah, it was really good, but okay, he hasn't yet, so.
I was deep in concentration based on some things I was doing, but yeah, it was great. It was fun to watch, and what I could, I'm. It's not a means of being. How do you say? I wasn't on his Patreon because me and money,
Yeah.
we don't really see eye to eye. So, but
Money only has one eye.
yeah, and it ain't looking my direction. I mean, whatever. So, but yeah, no, I mean, what I could get out of it was great, and so it's fun to listen to. She's got the album and everything.
Yeah, I got it on the Amazon Music. I made a playlist for it with the stuff in order, since because I've seen other people had playlists for them, but they like didn't bother to make sure that the songs were in order. And it's a musical; it's a story. How can you listen to it out of order? It
Right.
makes no sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm I'm a stickler for that.
Hmm.
Ooh, where am I? Why am I here? What am I doing? Oh, I got my Hobbit present. Did you get your Hobbit present yet?
I have not.
Well, you should check and see. Ooh, another way layer.
Not yet. Now I got it.
There you go. We should probably do like a skirmish or something, don't you think?
Um, well, we kind of got a little ADD and forgot that the whole point here was to catch up on the, you know,
Oh, we were
the
talking
book
about this,
quests.
right? We were talking about how things would spawn in the wrong places and you couldn't reach them. And I just had one of those where the a mapping error where some branches were on top of a block. Um, but good news is, even though I couldn't actually get on top of the block where the branches were, I was able to just click on them and do what I needed to do. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong place. I am going the wrong way. Are you surprised?
Where are you going? Or where do you
I'm
want
not
to be
sure.
going and are going
Oh, where to find
in the wrong
notes?
place?
Well, I guess, I mean, I was really going to try and turn in that quest with the flowers, but that requires going to so many different places. And now just need to get back to where I was before.
Get back, Jojo. Yeah, get back to where you must belong. I'm getting ripped off on the little
What do you mean?
Hobbit presents. The Hobbits are screwing me over. I used to get really cool ones. Now I'm getting nothing.
I didn't tell him a thing.
How far away are you? Let's see. Oh, well.
What are these quest actions I've got available? Oh, these are those continuing mission ones. The one disadvantage of doing this where we end up walking away from each other so often, and it's significant. We don't get credit for each other's stuff and we don't share in the loot. So normally, if I was near enough to Storm, he would be receiving bonus points and he would be getting hides and all kinds of other things when I'm killing these deer.
Whoa.
But instead, what?
Oh, I so thought I was about to die. I ran off a cliff without really. Whoops.
Oh, why would you do such a thing?
Splash.
I'm the last. Never mind. I was going to go all Gen X and go all cannonball on you. If you know, you know. I'm on a mission. I never completed this disarming the foe mission. Ooh, that deer knocked me out. Some animals can do that, or some other creatures and monsters can too. They'll like, clock you with a hit to the head, and then you just sit there with your head spinning. I'm not too far away from you now.
Because I had to come get your little booty.
Are you coming to get me? For real?
Yeah, yeah. It was a long friggin' walk, too. How did you get over there?
I don't know. I just, I'm killing some orc smiths and I had a quest for that. I followed the arrows. Part of my problem and the reason I get lost so often is that I must have a setting. I used to have it turned off, but um, I have a setting where it's, ooh, let's see, I wonder if I can get through here. Come on, I can make it. I can make it. Yes, I made it. Ha ha.
I don't even know how you got to where you're at.
Nobody does.
That's crazy. Is that even right? Let me maybe it's some. Let's see. Sometimes it's wrong because they got a glitch.
Okay, well, I have completed the part where I kill all the smiths. Now I have to go and find the weapons. I am holding off on opening my Hobbit present over here. Here's another one. My little Hobbit feet make the most satisfying little crunchy noises on this grass. Ooh, see that? Did you see him sneaking up on me, people? That that prowler was sneaking up all stealthy like right to the side. I'm lucky I saw him. Anti-fire on me. I guess I wasn't close enough. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Some of the names you can pick for this is, I mean, there's a lot of them are taken, but they do have a pretty good random name generator, which is how a
Mm.
lot of my games came from. And then, of course, I did that favorite thing I like to do where I just like look up random words in other languages and use them for names. I didn't do that with this character, though. But Google Translate is my name generating friend, I will say. But one of the things I do wrong in playing, and this is a flaw I can fix, but I haven't yet. These things on the side here, all of these quests, you can have it set in the controls for it to automatically fill them. Well, if you do that, it automatically selects for you the quest that's nearest to you or what it thinks is nearest to you or easiest to do. And it just kind of drags you into that quest whether you like it or not, you know? And so you might think that you're following an arrow for a particular quest that you started on, but as soon as you got close to a quest that was in the vicinity, it switched that arrow on you. And if you're not paying attention, you end up getting bad directions basically because you're following the arrow up at the top in the little mini map, this little thing over here, because that tells you you know, which quest you're actually pursuing at the moment. You have some control over these. Like you can remove all of them. You can set the quest guide focus. You can have it, you can lock it so that it doesn't do that. And that's what I should be doing, is locking the feature so it doesn't automatically switch on me like that. Oh, crunch. Oh my gosh. That was a much farther fall than I thought it was. Oh, are you still there, Storm, or did you leave?
I'm here.
Okay. Sometimes. Oh, here's another player. Now she tackled that warg first, so if I jump in and help her kill it, she still gets all the booty. And I don't really like to share my booty with strangers, so you know what I mean?
Right. Hmm.
I have a feeling that now we're at the point where this new server change happened, that we're going to run into more players, in the worlds than we did before, because obviously it's going to be more crowded. I planted the banner. Start a big fight with the orcs and all of their kind. Look at you coming to my rescue so valiantly. He was trying to cast some mojo on you. Did you see him with his little arm movements, waving at you and stuff?
Yep.
He was gonna. Ah. He was shaking his chicken bones at you, or whatever kind of bird. I don't know. They don't let you do anything bad to the chickens anymore.
Used to be able to kick them like a football and watch them go. "Bah-bah."
Yeah, in fact, that was one of the fun things to do in our chat when you would run through and find the chicken coop and just kick them. But apparently, someone said that that was unnecessarily cruel and they didn't want that going on. But no complaints about looting the dead bodies, which is pro forma for the game, so I don't get it. Loot all the dead bodies you want, but don't kick any chickens, okay? I mean, really, that's. When you get right down to it, that's what they're saying. Ouch. Ooh, I did something to my ankle just then. That was painful.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, no, I haven't. I had to destroy these gates. My last one.
Now,
See, all these quests you did before me, so this is why they keep throwing up things that get me lost and off track. Because I didn't actually finish the quests. I'm not sure what I was doing while you were finishing all of these. Are you mocking me again? Are you?
are you done now? Can you follow me to the right place? You want to follow me to the right place?
Well, I
Follow
have
me.
to finish up Death to the Invaders. I'm not sure what it wants me to do with that. What's the next thing? I got to plant banners. I've got an arrow to plant the banners for the Gahash, or whatever. The Uruk. The evil Uruks. So I'm wondering if, and I can't see any comments, and I wish I could. We'll work on some of the technical stuff. We just We had been working on trying to get rid of the echo, and I hope it is well and truly gone because it's annoying. Um, but I'm not sure what's causing it. I suspect it's some conflicting settings because I have so many different things I've tried for streaming platforms, and I think one of them is still controlling some aspect of my audio that I'm not aware of and haven't traced down yet, but it's very tedious and time consuming to rule it out, and we've done so many tests trying to get to where we could make sure. Um, this last test seemed to be without an echo, so hopefully it didn't come
I'll tell you
back.
in a
But
second.
okay, why don't you tell me in a second? That would be great.
Say stuff.
I will say stuff. I'm always, you can count on me to say stuff all the time.
Say stuff.
I'm always, you can count on me to say stuff all the time.
Say stuff. I don't hear an echo.
Oh, good. I am so glad. Yay, finally. It only took like, I don't know, a million hours to track it down, but finally. Mm. I am starting to get really super hungry.
Yeah,
You too?
yeah.
Uh, I take the banner, destroying the catapults. And the siege towers.
Yeah, let's see, where is this guy? Oh, we have to go to the Chamber of the Crossroads for the epic quest.
Yeah, I can take you there. Well, not directly to the Chamber of the Crossroads, but I can take you to the 21st Hall. And then you can get a horse to there. Or goat. I should say it's a goat. When you're in Moria, you have to ride a goat. Or you can ride my Elder Slade boar. There's this Nust guy. Okay, another siege master over here.
I'm gonna go sneak a snack.
Okay, you go sneak a snack. Has to sneak the snacks. Very sneaky. Sneaky. I think I was lurking over there. Lurk. What did Lurk have? He had a rune carved tablet, which is. This might be a good time to do the crafting stuff too. Well, no, we'll do that when we actually go crafting. But some of those things are scholar quests. Nice shot. Piece of Durin stone. Always handy. Not sure quite what for, but as a hobbit, I like to pick up stones. I can always find a use for a good stone.
So you know it's absolute ass?
What?
Gold label Coke.
Is it
It's
bad, huh?
unpalatable. Unpalatable. I mean,
Well,
it's got no caffeine, it's got no sweetener, it's just black seltzer water. What the hell's the point?
right.
Absolute ass.
Okay. Don't sugarcoat it. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Why are you performing a readiness check?
Just checking.
Oh, okay.
I actually. Why is that doing that? Huh. I have to disband and re. There's something going on. I gotta fix it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hopefully this will fix it. Shit. There's no arrow for you anymore.
Hmm. I don't know why that would be. Huh. I have to find one more Durin stone. I can tell you where I am. I'm at Hurakashan or whatever it is. Yeah.
You know what? Nobody here. Tell you what. It's bye. No one has to look at me no more. Bloop.
Okay. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. You talk to everyone while I do that because I am going to eat a little snack right here, okay?
So was I. I was about to stuff my face.
Oh, well,
That's why I
okay.
turned the camera off.
Oh, well, okay then. I will wait then.
What kind of snack do you have?
I have a Atkins Indulge chocolate coconut bar.
Oh,
What? You don't like chocolate? It's like a Mounds bar, but it's not full of sugar and bad stuff.
no, it's absolute ass.
Apparently a lot of things. What is it this time? Do not eat on the mic.
Oh,
Mute that mic. I'm gonna set off my misophonia or whatever it is, misophonia. You know what I mean? The thing where you can't stand the sound of someone else chewing or smacking their lips. The kind that put enmity between teenage girls and their teachers all through high school when I was growing up. The teachers would be like, get rid of that gum. Because, for me, I was not a chewing gum was a profession, not a pastime. You know what I'm saying? And I would it was a way of like, I don't know, some kind of regulation thing. I don't know. But My mom used to give me such a hard time because I wouldn't just chew gum, all dainty chew. I was chawing it, that kind of thing. Oh my God, I just made it like 1,000 people go crazy right there, I think. Oh, look, I found you. There you are. I found you, and there you are, Meg Dirch, the Prancing Peonies Garden Club. So cool. Okay, get on my. And I am following you. Oh, wait a minute. Are you following me? Oh, oh, no, that's just a rock. Okay, never mind. Oh, here we are at this place with quests to turn in. Yay! So happy. Now let's see. I can either have boots here, which I don't know. They're not bad, but uh, they're not better than what I have. What are they worth? 10 silver. Okay. And I'm going to go with the boots because I can sell them. They were worth more. Okay. Finish that one. Oh, now he wants me to defeat Ishtash. Okay, to reclaim the legacy. All right. I have to smash the large weapons of war. Now he wants me to defeat the other guy over there. Because they can never go like, go over there and do this, that, and the other thing. No, you have to do one thing, come back, get something else, and then they send you back again. Hmm. Hmm. I like an axe, but it's heavy on might, and as an archer, I really need agility more than might. It's going to be the money that decides. Let's see, 990, 950, slightly. There we go, slightly in favor of the axe. So that's what we've got. Okay. Oh, I see. I can travel back to where we were at the tree of Karen Amroth. I can't swift travel there, but I could regular travel. So let's see what I got for silver. Plus 50 virtue experience and a massive pile of silver scraps. So that's 2 gold basically. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Oh, I forgot to bring my bags with me. Oh, that's horrible. Let's see if I put the bags back in the shared storage. Oh, this is my wardrobe. This is where you can store stuff, outfits and stuff for your characters, cosmetic wear. This is where the magic, anybody watching here, this is where the magic of these bags comes in. Like, for instance, I can gather stuff and it just disappears and it puts it in here and it can stack as much as it wants. So all these enchantment runes and essences, they're all in here. And then there's a second one here, so I can gather more. And then, of course, you've got your crafting carry-alls. This one is for stones and stuff. Yep, there we go. That's a huge chunk of things right out of the bags there. Now all these items, they can be task items. Sometimes they're not. There's also junk items, which you don't know whether something's junk or not right away. Excuse me a minute.
Okay, your turn to snack. I'm done.
Thank you.
Can, can we do the or we can do um the skirmishes? Want to do a skirmish?
Okay, let me finish my snack first and clear out my bags.
Oh, in that case, yep. Oh, excuse me. I'll just lie down and nap. She could like make a whole game out of playing with the bags. Yep. Yep. Just
Can you look up for us how we get rid of the loot boxes?
okay, dokie.
Figures in their charts in the graph. You're safe. Can't you read this chart, idiots? Why are you complaining? I'm showing you right here how safe you are. So shut up and move along. I don't have to tell you how profoundly stupid that is because voters told you how profoundly stupid that was in 2024 when.
Okay, Google tells me that the best way to do it is to press Alt R, which brings you to the filter panel, because you can't really get rid of these things, but you can filter them out. There we go. Okay. So that's how you do it. Now these are filtered. I will no longer be receiving a bunch of these. Now these are kind of cool, and you can turn them back on if you ever want to, because they do give you loot that's, scaled to your levels. So they're kind of nice to have, but at the same time, they're really just, they'll clog up your bags in a heartbeat. And you have to have a key to open them. Like if I were to just try and open one of these, I get nothing. I have to get a lockbox key. And if you want to get a lockbox key, you visit the store. And I think it should take us right to where yeah. So, I mean, it's 195 for that, but, I mean, is it worth it? Not sure, but I've got enough either way, so I'm not going to worry with them. And then we've got to sell stuff. Oh, you okay?
Just got an itch, man. Sometimes it happens. So how do I get rid of those lock boxes?
Alt R, and then you take one out of your loot bag and slide it into the filtered section. Just slide the icon over to filtered.
So I've got a couple of the keys, and I'll use them up
Uh-huh.
on the boxes because you're not going to get anything else out of the keys, and they were
Right.
paid for.
Right.
And then,
Or you might, sometimes you'll get keys as a Hobbit gift.
yeah, well, I
Rarely.
really
Rarely, very rarely. I've won them. I've been awarded keys sometimes. But yeah, it's pretty rare.
because there was for a while there was two types of keys. There were steel keys and like black
Hmm.
keys or something, or not
Yeah,
black
they got
keys,
rid
but
of
some
the
other.
steel. They got rid
Yeah,
of the. If you've been playing for a long time, they used to have a different kind of loot box that the steel keys went to. They got rid of those. Now it's just one, because there used to be different kinds, so you had to
I
collect all
know.
these different keys. It
Right,
was a
I know. I
mess.
had two piles of keys and for shit, and then there was one for a while that you could use it, but you had to pay when you used it. It ended up being like a payphone. If you wanted
Right.
to apply that key to that box, you had to put money in it, give them money to, and but then they kept throwing them at you. Well, of course they wanted you to spend the money, and it clogged everything up. So
Right.
I don't like any of them. I opened one the other. Well, first of all, I tried to open one and then didn't realize how much crap it was going to dump in my bags, and I didn't have enough room. And it swallowed the key and didn't give me the crap,
Oh no, yeah. You always have to make sure you clean your bags out first before you try
which
and use a key.
which I wouldn't have cared. Except I know that we bought those with money,
Yeah.
like actual fucking money. Pardon my French. So that's not cool. That you shouldn't. That's kind of a rip off. But whatever, what are you going to do now? It was years
So you
ago.
can open years ago, yeah, you can't, but you can open tickets for things like that. So there is always that option.
Well, I mean, it was like Christmas, and you're like, here's 5 keys. Maybe you'll get something cool. Merry Christmas.
Hmm.
Or something like that. It was a long time ago. They've been sitting in there for years. So whatever, yeah, maybe. But I'll spend the 3 or 4 I have left or whatever. And then I'm going to go back to applying that filter because
Right.
I don't like it.
But it doesn't get rid of the ones you've already got in your bags, just to be clear. It only stops new ones from being, it filters them out
I've
and
been
it,
throwing them out, but now that I know how to keep it from happening, I'm just
uh-huh.
I'm gonna let enough. I'm gonna get enough so that I can use up the keys. That way I can empty the keys out of my um, vault.
Right. Makes
Maybe
sense.
get something interesting.
Hmm.
So,
Makes sense.
and then be done with it.
Right.
Are you done with this so we can
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
see me lying on the floor in front of this chick?
Yep. Okay. I just had to sell my stuff and arrange my bags, so I'm good now.
Follow me.
Okay. Hold on. Just have to get the
Or you could
windows
just
out of the
travel
way.
to the 21st Century Hall and we could go from there.
Oh, is that what we're doing now? We're
I'd
going
like
to
to
do that
do,
quest? Okay,
yeah.
let's do that. Well, this will give anyone who's been watching and wants to see what Moria looks like, this will give you a chance to see it. Mhm. Okay. So here we are at the 21st Hall. Oh, and here's this guy.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Ooh. Okay. Which quest, where were you going to turn this quest in? You were going to the
Chamber of the
chamber.
Crossroads, yeah.
Right, okay.
These are my first dealings with Caliban. I do not know what to make of you.
All right. If you remember from the movies, this is the place where they fell down the well, and you can do that yourself. There is a deed for that. So, Drums in the Deep, it's called.
Thralls must fight for thralls.
And this is what he says. This is, so you come from the land of the meddling elves, do you? I'm sorry you took the trouble of coming all this way for naught. I know what they seek, for their backs to be shielded by the blood of the dwarfs while they wander ever in peace in their haunted eaves. I will read this message, but what? Indeed, I am a great fool. Lord Celeborn speaks of Moria flooded with rays of light and the creaking of the water wheels. Such ideas were lost to us when Durin fell. I now have two great tasks to achieve. Lumulnar and Naladum, as Celeborn describes from his long memory, were great halls from whence the light and water flooded Khazad-dûm. They now lie dormant, surely under the sway of evil as we find with all the once fair halls of our great kingdom. Can you help us restore them, Orthara? Please find some information on how this can be done. Okay. So, not sure what, I guess we have to see, what does he want us to do?
I have to go talk to Orvar.
Okay, lead the way then. Where is Orvar?
Durin's Way.
Mm.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Durin's Threshold, you mean, or?
No, Durin's Way. I think they're different.
Well, I don't see Durin's Way on the list, so.
Well, just check it out. I'll give you an update here in a second.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
let's see if they've got that. Thrakas Bazan or whatever.
Oh yeah. Tharak Bazan, Swift
That's
Travel.
yep.
Okay. There's a campsite fire here. I could set my campsite fire to this place, but I'm not sure that this is the right. Should I do that?
I don't think it'll be that. It'll be necessary.
Okay.
Follow me.
All right then.
I gotta see if I got a. I got a quest for or a. They call it a deed for those dudes. Deed. So we gotta go down here. I think I got a quest for you. Oh no. I think he's over here. Oh, here it is. But yeah.
Over here.
It's, I think so.
There's a Moria Defender over here.
There's this cave. I think we got to go here.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, this place is crawling with frogs. Oh.
Some evil lives at the bottom of this rock, and it corrupts the gardens here. What has drawn
Look at the detail on this frog. I mean, look. The detail on that render of that frog is just really, really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's like blinks and everything. It's crazy. What are we supposed to have like I don't have any rings on these guys.
Say what?
Do you have rings over these guys' heads?
Couple of them. Yeah.
I don't have any. Why don't I have any?
I don't know.
Can you check to see if there's any quests that you have that you can share with me?
Okie dokie, Smokey. You're on previous. You're behind me.
What did I not do?
I don't know. Maybe you didn't click on the Bawsy guy or the Orver guy.
Oh,
Maybe-
yeah. Was I supposed to click on Bozzy?
Yeah.
Dadgummit. Okay, hold on. This is why I'm glad I'm an elf. I'll be right back. Where is Bozzy?
At the Chamber of the Crossroads.
Okay. What the heck? I went to the wrong place.
Jesus.
No, I mean the images of the travel looked the same, and I went to the wrong place.
Good, but where'd you go?
To the shadowed refuge.
Uh, enjoy.
Oh, I'm out. I'm already out.
Oh, she's so. Are you? Do you know where you're going? Nope. Gone.
I'm here. Hold on. I do not see Bosey.
What? Bro. Nope. 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 Down.
Where is he?
Down.
Oh, I already clicked on Bosey. Okay,
Or
done.
did you go to Althar?
Was he up here?
No. You have to take.
Rolfer?
No, you have to go to the next place that we were at.
Oh, well, yeah. I meant who else here do I have to talk to?
Nobody.
Okay,
I mean,
then.
not for this one.
And then we're going to the Rock Bazan,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Following the arrow?
Okay. Oh, maybe.
Are you
Okay.
laughing at me? You totally are. You're mocking me.
No, no, but go down. Go to your right. Go to your right. Go to your right. Now go to your left at your nearest possible. Yeah. Okay. Follow that arrow. Yep. 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 Keep going. Now bear to your left. Just see
I
the
see the cave entrance.
right. Now click on the little dwarfy guy.
Okay, now I see Orvar. Yes.
Okay. Say
Mm.
yes. Now click on the Elfie guy. After you pick your armor. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're on the right run.
I have a glimmering barrel. Oh, I'm so excited.
Now follow me. I think the first place we need to go here is there's halls down here we should be checking out.
Okay.
Okay.
I broke a leg. That I had that.
It must have sounded like it freaked you out.
It did. It totally did. I felt that.
I still need two of those guys.
Come over this way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't don't run. Don't run that way, because
Where did you go?
I went that way, but that's pretty much just takes us back to where we came.
Nope, don't go out. Don't go out. It's in here. You got to go in here, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This way. Here we go. Okay, now we have to execute Nymphleg's plan to destroy the source of the rot. We should probably figure out what his plan was because I didn't really pay attention. That's my problem.
There was a plan to launch. We have that glimmer stone.
Do we?
Yeah. Didn't you get a glimmer stone?
Did I? Hold on, let me try to get that equipped or something. Hold on a second.
There's a flat mossy stone.
Oh, I almost fell off. Wow, bro. I don't know where you went. I can't follow your arrow, so I don't. Oh, there you are.
Uh-oh. Oh
You.
no. Um, Ancient Evil.
What a
Okay.
wuss.
He was pretty wussy. He was. I collected the glimmering barrel. There's a portal out there, so I don't know if that's the right.
Maybe we should just read what the plan is.
Okay, why don't you do that? Oh. I think you have to kill this guy in order to be able to leave this place. I'm not sure, though. It's pretty dangerous, doesn't it? Looks like the kind of place you could fall down and never
I think we have
return.
to go through this thing.
He did go through that thing, and I had an opportunity to run out the back, but I didn't know if that
No,
was the
no.
way to go.
This portal over here.
Oh, okay. This is where the portal was. Oh, I went to the wrong side. And no, you cannot go out through that portal.
Okay.
Maybe we need to go back and take him the glimmering stone.
Here.
Fairly certain.
Here's a place.
Is it?
That's a dead end.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of them over here. We probably have to go back over here. Ooh. Okay, that's a dead end.
Nope, nope, nope. Come on.
No, no, the one I went to was a dead
Oh,
end, not
okay.
yours.
Okie dokie, I found a place, I found a place. Okay. Let's see about over here.
Ooh, another glob snagger come over with me. It's another passageway over here. There might be some outlet here. Wait, are you going up or?
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm going up these steps. Oh, more warriors. It's another place to go up here. Interesting.
Bubby, you went some other way. Now I don't know where you are.
I went to a special place. I'm coming back. I could show you where it was. I killed many gobstoppers along the way, but
I found my way back to
The yellow room the pyro used to keep. Whatever's of his kind made a few.
I found my way back too. Minus 25% crowd control duration. Shoes of the Dream Flower. Boots of the Galadrim. These are nice, although not as good as the boots I have. Heavy armor, that's not going to do me any good. But I can get an extra 112 morale when I need them by clicking on the boots. Lasts for 10 minutes and has a cooldown of 30. Huh. The ones I have are actually better, I think, because I got 33 agility. These don't have agility, and I got 23 vitality. I'm going to take them just in case. Okay. Quick shot focus chance. Okay, that's always good. Okay, now what?
Okay, now we have to go to a different place.
Hmm?
Now we have to go to a different place.
Where do we go? Where do we go from
Back
here?
to here, out the door.
Hold on. We are on chapter 6, Hewer of Stones, then, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
We have to go back to the camp we were just at.
Are you talking about at the Chambers of the Crossroads, or where
Just
exactly?
out here. This one right
Okay.
here that we were at.
Ooh, more Veil Scout. What's she doing here? Not a big fan of hers, you know what I mean?
Oh, this way.
Which way? Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, now from here. Oh, no horse. No, I was wrong.
Where do you want to go back to?
I was incorrect. We have to go
Where would
this
you
way.
where would
This
you like
way.
to go back to?
Nowhere. We got to walk right here.
Oh.
Come on. Follow me. This way.
Now, you guys may have noticed that unlike in many games, we are not stopping to sell things and do crazy stuff like that. There's a reason for that. We have the subscriber bonuses, so we do not have to go to a specific place. Hey! Ah! Every time, man. Mustering hall, okay.
Oh, I got a deed for these chicks, so
Ooh. Ooh, we're in the mustering hall, okay. Oh, Broyne's not doing so good. That could be bad for your cousin. Hello again, Orthara. My messenger returned from Bozengar with the news that you were in the depths trying to end the corruption that was found in that passage. I see that you were successful. Broyne seems about to say something else, but decides against it. After an uncomfortable pause, he begins again, and this time the words come in a torrent. I cannot understand why we waste so much effort on such a significant task while my cousin Bori languishes in the dungeons of Mazog. Why still do my father's dwarves mine while Bori is held? He may not still live, but if he does, just as I endured in the watery den of the Watcher, could it not be that every hour we waste brings him closer to death at the hands of the orcs? And still no one does anything. Broyne takes a long breath, making an effort to calm himself. My father has asked me to search for records of mind nodes in Khazad-dûm, but I cannot bring myself to do such useless work. If you will do it in my place, I can continue trying to think of some way to help Bori. Look for these records in any of the old archives. I'm so sorry. In any of the old archives in the Great Delving, the Chamber of Wisdom, Knowledge, or Deep Thought, or in Katab Zahar. Okay. We have to go to the Great Delving. Okay. You know how to get there?
Uh huh. As soon as I find my way out of this fucking place.
Watch the language.
Oh, schmoly. Schmoly doly doly. Okay then, fine. Sorry, folks. I have a potty mouth. Whoops, wrong way.
Would you like to just travel to the 21st hall?
I guess so. I walked out into the snow. Where are
Oh,
you?
where'd you go? Oh,
I went outside into the snow.
I
I
know. I
thought it
was
was.
with you, and I was going to have us travel to the hold still.
Okay.
Jewelry returned soon to his arms.
Where are we going next? Dolphin View? No.
Um. Yes, you are correct, actually. You were correct. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba,
Ba,
ba,
ba,
ba,
ba, ba,
ba.
ba.
Okay,
Got you again, didn't I?
this way.
Hold on a second. The hell is it?
What you looking for?
Oh, it must be on the level below us. I was looking for the wood. I was looking for wood. I mean, you can get wood anytime. I have to look for it now. Okay, where are we going?
We need to find those chambers. We are looking for the chambers of wisdom, knowledge, and deep thought. Remember we looked for them before?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Ooh.
I just jumped down. There's other ways to get down, but you know.
Hmm.
This is one of those places where you got to be really cautious about where you're going. Because there are many, many places where you can jump to your death. Or fall to your death, or get shoved to your death, or just plain die.
Where the hell did you go? It's hard to keep track of you because the arrows and shit aren't working right.
Well, and also because this is a multi level place where even when they do work, it's hard to tell. I found the record coffer in the Chamber of Knowledge.
Okay. Thanks. Don't move. I'll be there in a minute. I don't know how to get in. Where the hell are you? Don't move. You're moving.
Not very far. You are probably,
I
I
must
mean,
be
it
above you.
shows you're right on top of me, so you must be above me.
I don't see any way down.
Yeah, it was hard to find. Can you see me?
Nah, you're moving. I don't know.
I tried to just move enough so that you could see me because I looked like I was right underneath you. So, did you find it an upper chamber or are you still looking for,
What?
okay. I don't know where you are, but if you come down to the area where the orcs are in the center, you know that place where all the orcs are with the soldiers, the orc camp, just come down there and then I will direct you from there. Can you make it down there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember the dwarves? I mean, the orcs and the goblins, the little goblin camp? Like this great big statue of a dwarf that they've like defaced and painted over and stuff. You don't know where that is?
No.
Maybe this will
Oh
help.
my goodness! I almost just got. Whoa, dude. We're gonna.
See if this helps you.
Criminy, that was cray cray, dude.
Do you see the fireworks?
Uh-uh.
You can't see my fireworks? Okay.
No.
See if maybe there's better ones after this. You don't remember where we killed the White Hand lieutenants and stuff?
No. 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 I do not.
Hey, you're right close to me. There, you're like right on top of me. There you are. Right, there you go. Follow me this way. Oops, don't go that way. Back up. This way. See that room over there? And come this way. And it looks like the next place we have to go is straight here.
Actually, we found it. It says bring this back to Bronin.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's given me an error this way, so.
Grog Bog.
Oh,
these
those
guys.
little bugs. They sound like they're, I don't know, not sure what I want to. They sound like they're little wind-up watches or something. Like I found some papers over here.
Yeah, shit's kind of messed up for me because I can't trigger that.
I think we've done it already.
Oh.
Remember, this was the quest where we had to run around all these things, and we had to kill all these deep claws and destroy their filthy nests. Okay, I don't see anything else in here that's useful though. But I am going to go back in here and see if because it's mentioned more than one library.
Yeah, but we found the records. It says to bring
Oh,
them back.
so I just got lucky and found the records in the right place
Right.
right off the bat. Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
Right. Right.
I tend to read in more things than are necessary into the instructions. It's caused me no end. It's the autism. I take things literally. To be fair, I didn't read it carefully.
That was weird.
What was weird?
Sounded like something just popped. I hope it wasn't from my computer.
No, that was the pig with the
No,
fireworks.
no, no, no. On that.
Oh, you don't mean the pig then. Okay.
No.
Where are we going?
Nowhere.
Okay. Oh, we're in the Palace of Maine. I could see you fighting. You were showing up in the shadows behind you. It was really cool to watch. I watched your whole fight in the shadows. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but if you're watching it in real time or after it's recorded and posted, you can rewind it to see. You could see where the shadows were actually showing him fighting that guy. That's my wood. Thank you. It's not many places to gather wood here, so. Go back up this way. I don't know where you are, but I think I'm pretty close to being on my way to the right location with the Dwarf Lord's Gate. It's where the arrow is pointing me. Unless I'm going the wrong way, which in fact I am. Looks like. Ooh. But I did find an ornate chess piece, which is always nice. Oh, because I already did that quest. Okay. Entering Durin's Way. Is that the right spot?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Oy.
Venerable. That doesn't sound like the right spot at all.
Oh,
Nope.
oy. Did you make it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no.
I went the wrong way entirely. Well, you run off without me. You don't make sure I'm with you, and then I get lost. So,
Well, the arrow's busted, so it's hard to do it.
The shadow of Mordor
yeah, but okay.
Khazad-dûm.
Why don't you just travel back to your thing at the 21st Century Hall?
Not the 21st Century Hall.
Ah, yeah, motherfucker, right there. Oh, that hurts. Sorry, but I had to get that dude.
Are you all right?
Oh man, I got a thing, man. Oh, yeah.
Do you need to log off?
I did it. Why? Are you getting?
Oh, no, I mean, you just sound like you're not feeling so good. Are you okay?
And I had serious issues and stuff.
Oh, well, that sounds very serious. Did you find the place you needed to be?
I'm not yet. I'm at Dolphin View waiting for you.
But aren't we supposed to be going to the Arrow?
What? You want me to be there so you can follow me there?
Oh, no. Are you saying you already turned in your quest and everything?
Uh-uh.
Oh, well, where? I mean, Dolphin View I could get to, but is that where we're supposed to go to turn in our quest?
We're supposed to go back to the camp that we were at, that we had to go to before in the Durns Way area.
Oh, I was at Durin's Way.
The
Okay.
the Thurrock Bazan.
To Rock Bazan.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chambers of the Crossroads is where I need to go, and then from there, Durin's Way.
21st Hall, then to
Okay.
Thurrock Bazaar,
Okay.
which is in Durns Way.
Okay.
The actual place you're going to is called, I think it's called the Peaceful Path or something. It's that place we were just in where we were killing the Gazumba booger people.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. hmm That's right. I
So I'm
call them
supposed to
booger
be
people.
going to the Chamber of the Crossroads first.
No. 21st Century Hall.
I know, after that. I mean,
No, after that you go to Thurrock Bazan.
there is no horse to Thurrock Bazan from here. You have to go to Chamber of the Crossroads first,
Oh.
which is unfortunate because I was at Chamber of the Crossroads. But okay.
I am now going to go get another just small bite-sized sneaky snack.
Okay, you get your snicky snacks.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Be right back.
Sage's locker, always nice. It's always nice. he's gone. I'm just lifting up some of my.
There you are.
Oh, there you are. Okay, cool.
Now we must go to. Let's see here. Where are we going from here? We need to be. Oh, we need to. Oops, excuse me. That was weird. We need to walk from here.
Okay, hold on. Let me put you on follow. That way I don't get lost. Okay. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh, wrong button.
You have returned with the mining records. My father will be pleased, even if I am not. Why must we waste so much time on meaningless tasks such as this when my cousin remains a prisoner of Mazog? Freund takes the mining records from you with a sigh, but as he reads, his eyes widen and his face brightens. Do you do you understand what you found, Othara? Ha ha, these are not simply mining records at all. These pages may hold the key to rescuing my cousin Bori. Listen to this. Melkoff Stone Carver, commissioned for detailed work on rear wall of Rush Durinal during night time for completion of Zur Thurk special instructions withheld by order of Durin. The word Rush Durinel drew my attention, Othar, for that is the name of the throne of Durin, the very throne that Mazog has claimed for himself. To then see the name Zerthurk, or Secret Road, could it be that this dwarf, this Melkoff stone carver, was tasked with creating a secret passage out of Durin's throne room for the king to use in the event of danger? If this passage was completed, it might be used to gain access to Mazog. It might be used to rescue my cousin Bori. Of course she will. Melkup Stonecarver was renowned for much of his work, though I've never heard of this secret road. Its inclusion in these records may very well have been an oversight by a scribe of Durin's day, but he may have given us what we need to wrest my cousin from the grasp of Mazog's forces. Mazog has entrenched himself in the great fortress of Zabad Gathal, surrounding himself with orc warriors. But if a secret escape passage was constructed in the rear wall of Rashturinal, we might be able to sneak into the fortress unobserved. Melkoff's Stormcarver's workshop was recently uncovered, but no dwarves were left to guard it. Who could have suspected how... Excuse you.
Hi. Yep, sorry.
Mute your mic before you do that stuff, please.
Sorry.
Thank you. Let's see. Who could have suspected how important it might become? Take the western exit from the peaceful path, and once you come out onto the mountainside, turn west and climb the short slope to the cave mouth. Enter the passage and search for word of the secret way into Rushdurna. Broin blanches at your request that he accompany you there. Oh no, I need to stay here. There's so much to be done here. I will come with you on the next adventure, I promise. Okay, this is a solo quest, so we have to end our fellowship here to do
No,
it. But
don't believe that.
why?
It's not one of those because they won't make you travel.
It says this is a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship in red.
Mine doesn't say that.
Mine does.
Nope.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. Then let's get it done.
Okay. Let's just see what's going on in here. What's up, guys? How you doing? Got anything? Healer, huh? Cooking it all up.
He's boiling rags in his cauldrons. That's always nice. That's probably part of another quest. But I
Yep.
am curious to see what is up this ramp. These beds are nearly ready. Good. Can I take a nap?
All right. Where's the door?
I am trapped in a corner.
Oh, I found the door.
Mm-hmm. Mustering hall. Okay.
Ooh,
What?
this dude's far away.
How far away is
You're
he?
so far away
Oh,
from
over
me.
1,000, huh? Okay, well, I guess we're going to be killing a lot of stuff on the way then.
Is he even in Moria? Is that what it...
I don't know, read it again. You tell me.
Hold on. Oh, I see where it is. Kind of in Moria. Technically not, but sort of technically so. But it's outdoors. It's in the winter spot.
Ziggurat,
Actually, what we could do is do this. Follow me. Remember that place I said, oh, I went out the wrong way?
yeah.
Pretty sure that's what they're talking about to go out to. Whoa. Thanks for jacking that chick.
No.
Forgot about her. Need those.
All right.
Let me verify.
Siraxagil.
Yep, this is it.
This is the snow place.
Yep. This way to your left, according to arrow. I got this deed for the warg riders, so they all must die. Wait for me.
Okay. Okay, this is where we have to split group.
The lit ship of Malko's Stonefire may hold the key to freeing the dwarf early from the clutches of Mazin. There is a rumor of a secret escape passage from a throne room at Julia, and knowledge of it may be found among Malko's possessions.
The pages are scattered, so we have to look for them as we travel along. Okay. And this is I went backwards. How do I do that every damn time? I end up turning myself around and going the exact wrong way, like repeatedly. It's ridiculous. Nothing useful there either. Okay. Ah, I broke a leg. I'm in trouble. Well, I was kind of in trouble, but now I'm not so much. Nope, still nothing useful. Okay.
Aye. Okay. There's a lot of nothing useful here.
I know, right? I thought there might be something useful here, but there is not. Well, oh, I kind of might have blown this for myself because now I'm trapped in the water. I can't find a way out. Did you run into that?
No, I did find a way out,
What is the way
but I
out?
can't find all the papers. I don't know if I'm done or not. Keeps saying to search for papers, but I've looked everywhere. There's edges, that rock edges that if you can jump up into to get out of the water.
Oh, there is. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm out. I can get out of the water onto the rocks where this campfire is, but I can't. How do I get up from?
Hmm.
Okay, I found my way out.
How did you do it?
Jumped up, like you said, on the rock ledges. Ah, I fell back down again. Damn it.
I give up. I'm exhausted, Bubby. I
I
think
hear
it.
you.
Yeah. Well, maybe D&D someday. I would love to do it, Bubby. I don't think Bubby wants to do it too. Bubby.
I do want to do it, but we'll talk about it off after this.
And all right. Oh, pigeons. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good. I made it up there. Now, can I make it up here? Did make it up here. I made it up here. I made it back up to where I was before I fell down.
How the hell did you do that?
Very carefully, I jumped on those rounded stones that looked like they were not jumpable. They're in the far, like, corner of farthest away from the pool. So I did make it up there, but didn't do me much good because I just ended up back where I was. There is some, let's see. This doesn't lead anywhere that I can tell. Hmm. Hmm. Aha, found another location. Aha, found it.
Where is it?
I tell you what you can do is when we end the live, you can rewind it and you can see exactly what I did.
Just tell me. I can't.
I can't tell you because it's like not really the kind of thing, but like when you came through the
I found
door,
it.
you found it? Okay.
Yay.
I've done it. Look at these drawings. This is clearly Zabadgathal, which means these hallways were connect. Oh, these hallways here connect to Rush Durinal, and
Ow.
then Croydon laughs with delight. See this tunnel here? I would wager all the treasure of Khazad-dûm that this passage appears on no map save this one. Now, where can we gain access? Let's see. We follow along it this way. Groin's smile becomes a mask of confusion. Unless I read this wrongly, Arthur, it seems that Zerthot connects to Bazangar. Is, can this really be?
All right. Looks like we made it.
Well, dude, not going to give you a hard time. Look at you.
What?
He says he cannot come with us.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He bedridden. Hmm.
But I wonder why we keep asking him. Look at him. He's in a hospital bed. What the hell?
Right.
I mean, we rescued him. We know he was messed up, right?
Exactly.
So why are we bugging him to come with us? What's wrong with us? What kind of heroes are we? I'm telling you.
Right.
Shame on us, right? So, with that being said, so what do you think?
I have to sleep.
Okay. What time is it?
About 3:45.
Well, that makes sense then. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Late night Lotro is very tiring, so we're going to bid you guys adieu. Don't know what that means, except bye. Anyway, we'll talk to everybody later. Thank you for spending your time with us, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great night. And until we meet again, happy gaming.
Toastified.
Oh,
Enjoy. Good
oh
night.
yeah, I see.
Toastified.
Yeah, you can't even open your eyes up. Okay, we're going to end this
Tired.
stream then. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.